thank all the members who are attending this session and all the judges. With that, let me share my screen. I've created a quick 2 sliders explaining the problem statement. I hope my screen is visible. So my workflow focuses on Go No decision workflow. So let me explain why this idea came into my mind. In pursuit management, the Go No decision is the single most important moment in the RFP lifecycle. Get it right and you focus your best people on winnable opportunities. If it goes wrong, you either waste months or days chasing deals you will never win, or you walk away with opportunities that were obviously you would supposed to lose. And here's the reality of how this decision gets made today. So every pursuit organization goes through this process. When an RFP lands, usually the RFP is about 100 to 150 pages. It has multiple documents. There are about 10 to 15 people who usually join on the capture call, and there are the members of all the calls of that particular call is usually at higher level of the organization, head of sales, head of delivery, legal, finance, and couple of SMEs. So they typically take about 45 minutes to 1 hour to come up with a decision. And recent Lupio trends report mentions that it has surveyed about 1,500 people in the proposal professionals. From that, teams now submit an average about 166 RFPs per year. And the win rate is just about 39%. For the first time ever, bandwidth is the #1 challenge for RFP teams. Teams are saying more to pursuits and not to yes for the right pursuit. So they're going and participating in all the pursuits. So the first, is this fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So the #1 goal for this workflow of mine is a clear goal doesn't need 15 people debating on the call whether to pursue it or not. And it just has to go with a single mail with proper evidence-backed notification. And a clear no-go doesn't need an hour for leadership time. It just needs a 2-liner email saying why we need not go for this opportunity. The goal 2 is to reserve human judgment where it matters. The only scenario that, as per me, generally needs 10 to 15 decision makers in a call is where the opportunity falls in the ambiguous one. So where the actual review is required. The gray area where the decision is either go or no go and the agent is not able to make its decision on its own, that's where human judgment is required, and only those opportunities require the people time invested to make a decision. The result, the workflow reads the RFP, searches our internal knowledge, scores the opportunity across 5 dimensions, and automatically routes the decision go, no go, or whether the leadership has to get on a meeting and review it. Let me take you through my architecture. Yeah, so this is my architecture. I have agents workflow like this. Agent 1 is a RFX extraction agents. The sole purpose of this agent is to read the uploaded RFP and extract structured facts like customer, what sector they belong to, the requirements, integrations, hosting, pure extractions. It doesn't create any opinions or any analysis. It acts only as an extractor or shredder agent and gives the information in the required format. And the agent 2 is a query builder agent. It takes the input from the extraction agent and generates search queries for our internal knowledge database, which is linked in the agent 3. For example, when it sees integration is required for a customer, it generates specific query saying that the DOT capital program management PMS. So it generates the queries related to the instructions or extractions done by agent 1. Agent 3 acts as an internal context analysis agent. This is one of the core agent and important agent in my workflow. It is connected to internal vector database where I've given retrieval query guide, margin thresholds, mostly on all the aspects of capability of our organization of the vendor. So what it does, it takes the queries generated from agent 2 and then it uses those queries to search within these internal databases and then give a score basis on capability, whatever it decides. And then agent 4 is basically a scoring agent. It takes 5 dimensions, strategic fit, it scores basically with strategic fit, capability, delivery, readiness, commercial ability, and it gives a score of 1 to 100. And this is how the next agent takes in. So The score is actually, if suppose the score is above 75, it will directly route it to go. If it is anything between 50 to 75, it will go as else. And if it is less than 50, it will to go to no go. And each node is connected to MCP agent. If it is go, it will directly send out an email to the stakeholder saying this opportunity is go and with substantial evidence. If it is no, again it tells it is no go if it is less than 50. And then if it is review, if it is something for the score is somewhere between 50 to 75, it tells that this opportunity needs a review from all of your stakeholders and a meeting will be scheduled in the nearest timeline. So with that, I'll get on to showcase a demo. I have will upload one of the RFS document. RFS document. I can't see it. So right now, first agent is working and it is extracting the details from the RFX which I uploaded. So the whole purpose of this agent to extract, like as I said, who is the customer, what is the sector, region, and a description of the project. And so it has given all the extractions here. And then my second agent is building the query basis on the extracted info. The second agent is building a query to be used for the third agent. So it has created 6 queries telling simple past pursuit by sector and solution type, similar pursuit by integration profile, win-loss lesson by sector and opportunity type. And using these queries, my third agent, internal context analysis agent, is going to the vector database attached to this agent and doing its analysis. This might take some time. So these are the number of resources it is currently checking. So yes, so yeah, so these are the things it found out. Similar past pursuit. So basis on first query, it is giving up the strong direct includes all of these. So we have 4 DOTs experience, similar past opportunities, historical win patterns. It is giving win patterns and low or loss patterns. And then capability in terms of our capability of integration and all of this. And it is also giving the delivery capacity insights, checking the capacity of my implementation team, how much resources are available for that month where the client is actually looking for the implementation. It gives the breakdown of all the resources. And the next is something on commercial size, it checking on the deal size and what is our gross profit margin, is it within our range, all of that, and also checking the legal check as well. So with that, all this information is passed and the fourth agent is giving a score, and I have put this output in a structured JSON output format because the if else not requires the output format input to be properly structured. So this is how it has given me the score of 83, the go no decision agent. And since it is 83 and above 75, as per my rule, it has to go through the go node and then send out an email to it is a go decision. And this is the email address I've currently given. So I can showcase my Gmail. And this is the email which just sent. And this is the email. So it says, hello team, the opportunity below has been evaluated and determined to be a go decision. And this is a brief introduction like opportunity, customer score, and then the summary of the opportunity. And it gives the key positives and risk to monitor, as well as recommended next actions. So this was my workflow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
great. Great, Naveen. I thank you for presenting this. And for the jury members, I would like to ask that if they have any questions. And Abhijit, would you like to ask any questions or want to give any
Yeah,
comments?
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Naveen did a really great job, especially that go no go part. Can you just open it once more
Yeah,
and
sure.
just share that scoring, right? You built some scoring, right? 83% or something you showed.
Correct. One second.
You're having
Yes,
two
this is.
states here, right? You're keeping two states, either go or no go, right?
Yes.
Or is there a third one?
So there are three situations. By default, if it is above 50, above 75, it will take it as go, and less than 50, it will take it as no. And whatever doesn't fall in these two categories, it will take it to else, which will just send an email to the stakeholders saying the score is between 50 to 75, and this requires a human decision, and it asks to set up a meeting and then make a decision.
I would suggest you try what you have done is so far is very good. Okay, just try that between 50 to 75. You again go back to another workflow. Let's say you ask for a few more information or few more checks to happen, right? And then you come back to the main flow, right? That's how human works, right? We as a human, we normally don't say yes or no in our work, right? We always keep a room to before we say no to someone, right? We always try some more, give some more effort and all, right? So if we replace that human mind here, just keep that part, and this will be a very nice workflow. I really liked it, especially that scoring, right? This confidence score. What are the components for this confidence scores? All this. If I ask you why this particular case got 83, right?
So
How that determination happened?
Yeah, basically on the five factors I've decided on the capability, on the wheelhouse, on the pricing, and the team's availability. So these are the, yes, currently I can show you that. So these are the five. So key internal signals, legal risk, and then commercial guidance, and then team availability, delivery capacity insights, and then mostly on the capability on the vendor capability. So these are the five factors I've considered.
Good. Shall I give you a task? Maybe you can do it when you
Yeah,
have a
sure.
time. This entire thing, you'll add that thing, right? That between go or no go, there will be another state that you will do, right? And this entire thing in Claude, share all this input and see what are the responses you are getting. Okay, and then you do the benchmark between these two. The output, what you will get, the out not output, the outcome of that activity will be you will actually identify or an orchestrated agent, how it
Right.
works, what are the result of an orchestrated agent, and what are the what are the outcome of a crafted agent, right? Claude
Right.
is crafted. In Claude, it's everything is crafted. You just have to tell it. Here you have orchestrate, means you have
Mhm.
actually put the brain to it, right? So do that. You will learn many things, and I'm very happy to see this. Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek. Yeah,
I think
thanks for your
Krishna sir
input.
has few questions.
Yes, sir.
Krishna has raised his hand. Krishna, please.
Yeah, hi, Pratik. First of all, excellent effort. And I think this is one of the critical elements of the value chain. And very pleased to see that something you've developed something to address it, which is the no-go. See, my one question to you is, do you believe that your treatment, or let's say the way you will provide context to this agent, will differ when you are looking at a 500,000 bid versus a 50 million bid, because the complexity of the response will be different, right? And these nuances will really help for scoping the agent correctly. You think this is something that you will need to do as you scale it?
Yeah, I think rightly called Krishnan, sir. So the context sometimes it is not a generic purpose. Sometimes we need to have a multiple workflow for, as you mentioned, on based on deal size. Maybe there might be other context as well. So the one workflow might not work for all the instances. We can have the multiple workflows for such scenarios is what I feel. Maybe I'm open to suggestions how better to take it and scale it up when I to accommodate all such situations.
Sure. Just there's another comment or maybe a suggestion, right? And obviously, this is an agent which kind of takes into consideration or kind of taps into multiple things, right? When you called that out, it's capability, it's risk, it's compliance, it's commercial, it's presence, etc. You're referring to past pursuits, etc. Right? So I'll just tell you again, I'm probably from a very commonsensical standpoint. See, not all past proposals are winners, right? And if your agent keeps learning from lost bids, it might start replicating the same message that didn't work. So there is a way by which you can tag documents based on win-loss outcomes, so that there is a balance in the way it trains itself and the context it's taking, so that the messaging is more accurate and consistent. So I just thought I'd just share that with you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I'll keep that in consideration.
Naveen, thank you for this wonderful demo. It's a great tool. So by this, we can decide that whether we should utilize the resources or not, go or no go. So just wanted to ask a question like how the program helped you to translate a subjective decision process into this structured data-driven agentic workflow.
Yeah, sure. Happy to take that. So this was one of the course actually I found out on LinkedIn, and then I recommended my colleagues as well. You can see all my team members participating in this demo. I didn't know, I was initially curious to understand what is happening with AI in terms of in our professional, right? And I didn't honestly have no confidence in that something I'll build something like this, and I'm not from a technical background. So mostly my day-to-day depends on work is on RFP responses, complaint metrics, capture calls, all of that. But this program helped me to think in the context of programmer, not being a programmer. You need not be a programmer with, you can build tools with low code, no code platform. And then it is not about technical sales, it is about domain understandings. So once you have that domain understanding and you know the way play around the workflow, I think you can build tools and then scale it up. Then I think at initial stage for a prototype, it's just that domain knowledge you need to know and with these skills, and then you can scale it up using your technical platform engineer or something like that. Yeah, this course has helped me a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, great to see that. Yeah, thank you.